Well, hello there, and thanks for coming back. Obviously, you have watched my last session that I recorded, and you, either decided that I'm so crazy that it's too interesting not to come back, like a train wreck that you can't take your eyes off of, or that there's a shred of truth in what I've told you, because one, it's already happened, full disclosure and first contact, and or either one, or we're close enough to it to where you are of the mindset that there's something going on, and you feel this change, you feel it deep within you, like a lot of people I've talked to have, and you just know that something is up, something bigger than we've ever seen before. And my friends, it is, but it's okay. It's all going to be okay. And I keep reiterating that because I think that right now and through the next year, or maybe like 12, 15 months, something like that, less than, it's going to be very important for everybody to be reassured and comforted. And so I hope that this will help to add to that. So let's just take a deep breath and just know that no matter what, we're going to be okay. We have a lot of protection and guidance and support along the way. And having said that, I'm going to go ahead and launch into this whole Starseed phenomenon thing that you are wondering about right now. And that might be one of the reasons why you came back, because so many of you that are out there that know me are wondering, what is this crazy woman talking about this time? And for many of you that have never seen me before in your life, well, welcome. It's going to be an interesting and amazing story, and it's one that you're going to start hearing more and more as we get through all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and tell mine and let you understand that while you don't understand anything that's happening right now, this is just part of it. And while you're assimilating all this and you're coming to the conclusion that nothing was ever as it seemed and that all reality is turned on its head, just know this, I'm going through it too. And it was only recently that I became aware of this whole ordeal that we're going through as well. And my introduction to myself, if you will, happened about a year ago exactly today, which would have been Fat Tuesday, 2010, in New Orleans, Louisiana, where I should have been at Zulu catching coconuts with my friends, but instead I was in the Toro emergency room in uptown New Orleans trying to explain to the resident psychiatrist on duty at that time and my mother why I had tried to commit suicide for the third time in a row in 6 weeks. So something was going on. There's no question about that. And that's the beginning. And I'll just leave it at that for a moment. And I'm going to tell you the story in bits and pieces because there are a lot of moving parts to it. And it's still evolving. It's still playing out. I still don't know it all. But I know enough that I can get a head start on telling you a little bit about this and help you understand a little bit more about who I am and what I am and how. Because it certainly sounds like a fairy tale straight out of the cosmos. It's like a science fiction fairy tale. But in reality, it's reality. And I'm here right now. I can't make this up. I wish I could, because it would be one hell of a fiction story. But as it turns out, this is an autobiography. And so it is that the Starseed phenomenon goes on. The best way I have to, the best analogy that I have for you is to ask you this question. Have you ever believed in anything that you can't prove? Do you believe in God because you've never seen God? Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in heaven? Do you believe in hell? What do you believe in? Because that's what this all comes down to, actually. And everybody has a lot of different theories on that and a lot of different perspectives on that. But everybody probably has the ability to relate to at least one aspect of believing in something that they cannot prove. Well, there will actually be proof of this, but I can tell you that how I know that I'm a starseed is because I know. I know just like I know I'm breathing right now. Because I've always known that something was a little bit different about me and that I was meant to do something that I wasn't sure quite what I was supposed to do, but there was something there. But I've never quite understood it. And all the things that I've always been interested in, they're there for a reason too, as it turns out. Which is really cool design. It is. It's fascinating design, and I'll get into all of it. I'm going to tell you all of it. But after that incident in New Orleans, after that dark period that I went through, things started happening. And I'm not going to tell you all of it right now, so much. But these synchronicities started occurring that were beyond any logical explanation. And that's the whole meaning behind synchronicities, are a bunch of events or experiences, more than two, that seem to be casually unrelated, but have a deeper meaning. And they were happening over and over and over again. Me and my friends in New Orleans were constantly just dumbfounded by the synchronicities. We would talk about the word doppelganger, and then it would come up in a newspaper or on a sign. It's crazy. Or we'd talk about a person, or think about a person, a song, a book, a movie. It didn't matter, anything. And there it was in front of our faces, and we just went on and on. And then with me, it started with, it continued on with synchronicities of numbers, and like the number 111 and the number 1111. And if you happen to go out and want to do some research on starseeds and the number 1111, you'll find that there is a connection there, and there's a common thread, and amongst the whole starseed community and the number 1111. Turns out it's a trigger. Pre-programmed, predestined. So, the synchronicities, the numbers. One night here in Atlanta, I was with a friend, and we were supposed to go out. We were supposed to be doing something fun. We kind of got stuck here being stupid. And I decided, we need a good kick in the nuts. Let's get going. Let's go do this. And so I picked up my phone to get us motivated to get it moving. And I looked at the phone, and right there in my hand, I had 111 emails. It was 2:22. And the date was 10/10/10, and I can't even, it was right there. It was like, I approve it, right there in one spot. And so I was like, that's all the sign that I need to go do this. So when I called the cab company, I looked up an Atlanta cab company. The phone number was whatever, 1111, last four digits. And then when the cab dispersed a little bit later, they dispersed the cab at 3:33. So you tell me, all in one fell swoop, how all that can happen, and there's no greater design going on. There's nothing. That's just coincidence. No, not so much. And as it turns out, it's not at all. It's intentional. Synchronicity is a real facet of time, a real element of biology, of nature, of harmonious existence. Like I talked about in my last broadcast about dolphins and bees, and how they have a time factored into them naturally. They are in sync with nature. They are in sync with the moon phases. They are in sync with what makes this planet continue to function on a cyclical basis. And we as humans aren't any different. You know about women who are in groups like in a dormitory or a sorority house or whatever, and eventually, after being together for so long a period of time, their cycles get to become synchronized. Well, that's time. That's just simply the law of time put together naturally. Right now, we are living under an artificial time construct, which is the 1260 frequency, and we're going to change that for the better. No more being late, my friends. Thank God. I always knew there was a reason for that. But I digressed into something deeper, and all I really meant to do was tell you how synchronicity led me to the starseed phenomenon. Well, just exactly that. Finally, I had enough of the 1111, the 111. I was like, there's something. What is this? Other people have to experience this, right? I mean, I cannot be the only person out there with this going on. And so I just started researching, and I just punched it in. Google. It's crazy. You can find everything. And you don't believe everything. Don't believe everything. You have to trust your instincts. You have to follow your higher guidance, and believe in God. Believe that this hand, the benevolent hand, is leading you in the right direction, pointing you and taking you there. And so I did. I searched it out. Sure enough, there is something going on. And there's once again, there's more to it than that. But so much of this stuff I was led to. I was following my higher guidance, and I was informed. When you seek out knowledge, you seek it in truth, you seek it in with intentions, the right intentions, pure intentions, you will get what you seek. You will find it. You will find truth if you are seeking it for the right reasons. And I was truly trying to find out what's going on because I knew there was something. And so many things started happening to me that I couldn't explain. And I know how this sounds. I know it sounds completely insane. Trust me, I know, because I didn't believe in one single thing a year ago from today. I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in heaven or hell. I didn't believe in all those mythical creatures and dreamland things, entities like fairies, and I don't know. I did not believe them. I just didn't believe they were ever part of my life. I just thought, wow, that's cool that somebody else gets to see that and experience that. But it's not part of my world. And I really didn't believe anything. And so then after I went through that dark point and phase that I went through in New Orleans, things started happening. My eyes opened to a lot of things that to anybody else, to myself included, I couldn't believe could possibly be real. You gotta be kidding me. This is real? Wow. And wow is right. And it's just getting started. I mean, I haven't even scratched the surface really, and we have so much that we're going to experience before this is all over with. But that's really, that's the main thing that drove me to finding the whole phenomenon of Starseed and understanding that this existence, this phenomenon is out there and that I am one of them. And so from that point forward, I've been digging, searching my soul and this universe, my higher beings, and God for the truth and for understanding of what's going on. And it's like this. Imagine how Moses felt when a burning bush told him how to lead his people to Egypt, or out of Egypt. I can't imagine, but this is the best terms I can put it in, the best way that I can help you understand it. The miracles of the Bible didn't stop when Jesus died. It's not like there was a void of time there that nothing happened. And it's not like that once that chapter was closed, it's never happening anymore. It's happening right now. And my whole life since last year, or this day last year, has been one series of miraculous revelation after another. And this is where it's going. This is what it is, and I can't believe it. I mean, when I woke up alive, I said to whatever higher being might be out there that could hear me, all right, if this is the way it's going to be, if I'm going to be alive, then my God, it better be extraordinary. It better be fucking extraordinary. Little did I know that it was already there. It was already planned. And so I'm embracing this now in spite of the pure insanity that it sounds like I'm gushing here. But you will come to understand this as just one of the commonalities of our new life, of our new way of existence, and of our new belief system. And I am structuring it. I'm racing at the speed of light to understand how to disseminate this information to you, how to help you understand it, and how to start the process of rebuilding an entire philosophy and an entire belief system based on the beauty of our existence as opposed to the necessity or pragmatic aspect of our existence. We get to go beyond that these days. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we just have to worry about how to grow in our harmonious love. What can we do? What can we do? Let's push it beyond the confines of comfort. Let's push it beyond all extraordinary imagination. Let's make it amazing, because there's nothing stopping us now. And on behalf of the Pleiadian star system and everybody here on Earth that I get to be a part of, this is quite exciting because I get to be famous. But that's not really what this is about, but it is going to be kind of cool. But that's it for the moment. And these have to become in little ways because it's overwhelming. If it's too much for me. So I am going to sign off on this one tonight in peace, love, and light. And I will talk to you again very, very soon.